Here we are the Monday after the Williams verdict. It's $2.9 million. The last offer from the insurance company, Progressive, was $25,000. So what happens? How does this go down? What happens to the people involved? There's been a lot of questions over the weekend since the verdict. Obviously, the insurance company in large part makes all the decisions when it comes to when they will offer their policy limits, and when an insurance company basically puts a customer at risk by not offering their policy limits in a timely fashion, they expose themselves to what's called bad faith, a bad faith action. Insurance companies have a duty to act in good faith in regards to settling claims. And if they don't act in good faith in regards to settling claims, i.e., they delay an obvious payment to an injured party, and they don't have a reasonable basis for doing so. For instance, if you present an insurance company with information that your client has a permanent brain injury from a car wreck, and there's no real refuting that, and there's nothing refuting that in the record, then the insurance company has a reasonable basis and in good faith should protect its customer by tendering its limits. When they don't do that and they maintain unreasonable positions without a good faith basis, that potentially exposes them to what's called bad faith. And then they push their client through trial, and then the client ends up with almost a $3 million judgment against them, potentially. So that's where we are in this process. And then the next thing that's going to happen is we're likely going to have a judgment entered, and then the hope is there is some dialogue between the insurance company and our office discussing the potential for a settlement of the bad faith claim. If not, there will be potentially a bad faith claim brought on behalf of the people that have the judgment against them. In any event, that's where we are in this process. It's a pretty typical, unfortunately, situation for many customers of insurance companies, because the insurance companies take the position across the board many times that they're not going to pay over their policy limits, or they're not going to pay the policy limits in brain injury cases. And it's unfortunate that it happened in this particular case, because you're dealing with people's lives on the other side of this case, and now they have to go through the trauma of having a judgment put against them potentially. So not to mention going through the trial and having to deal with all that. But that's the next step in the Williams case. I just wanted to give you an update. I think it's important for you as a member of the public, when you're thinking about who to hire for your case, you should hire law firms that have experience in getting excess judgments, because they have brought to themselves and their firm, hopefully, respect from the insurance companies. If the insurance company knows that they can't play games, or if they do play games, they're going to get hit with a multi-million-dollar judgment potentially they got to deal with, trust me, the human beings, the adjusters at that insurance company, are going to think twice about doing funny business or acting in bad faith in the future, let's hope. You can find us on the web at zarzaurlaw.com, or you can call us at 855-HIRE-JOE.